Chamberlain University began in 1893 as a meeting place for intellectuals. Over the next 5 years, this group began offering lectures to local residents. 15 years later, it was officially declared a university. In 1916, a woman by the name of Emily Strauss donated a sum of money to the university to be used for the creation of a library. The Emily Strauss Library was completed in 1918 and consisted of 3 rooms. Miss Strauss stepped in to run the library herself. Early in the year of 1920, Miss Strauss met Mr. Edward Fields. He began attending classes at Chamberlain University and often came to the library in search of materials. In 1922, Mr. Fields donated a large sum to the library. Miss Strauss was able to expand the library's building and collection. The new Strauss-Fields Library soon became a fixture on campus. Miss Strauss felt strongly that the library should be open to everyone and that everyone should feel welcome there. She believed the library should provide the most timely of materials, the best space and tools available, programs fitting to the needs of the community and university, a warm and welcoming environment, and that it should better the community through projects and events. These guiding principles were soon put to the test. During the Great Depression of the 1930s, Miss Strauss was determined to make the library a safe haven for the people of Chamberlain. The library opened 2 new programs during this time, an occupational training exchange and a community lunch counter. In 1949, Miss Fields stepped down as library director. Mr. Jonathan Greensley, who had worked at the library for 5 years, was granted the position. As a new, more peaceful decade started, the library was able to expand. New facilities were made to house a university archive and a rare books room. Mr. Greensley also instituted the Day as a Librarian program. The collection grew greatly during this time, gathering resources for students and faculty. Mr. Greensley instituted many children's and teens programs from the late 1970s to the early 1980s. After-school programs were paired with meeting slots for stay-at-home mothers at the newly remodeled SFL Counter Cafe. A new teens room was added to the library and included teen-oriented books, magazines, and videos. During the early 1990s, technology began to make its way through the library. Computers were installed for staff and students, upgrades were given to older machinery, and the library was given an overhaul for electrical access, lighting, and additional phone lines. In 1998, Mr. Greensley began a mass reorganization project. Over the next 8 years, nearly every resource in the library was shifted into a new home to make way for the incoming computers. Sadly, Mr. Greensley passed away only a year into the project. His successor, Dr. Mary M. Breams, took up the task and completed the project in 2006. Under the leadership of Dr. Breams, the Strauss-Fields Library continues to look forward to many exciting changes, new programs, and support for Chamberlain University students, as well as the community of Chamberlain.